Welcome back. Joining us virtually today is the Unconventional Dietitian, Daphne Oliver. Daphne, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
So the question that we have for you today is, when should someone seek professional help from a dietitian? I know we talked about resolutions and the new year, but sometimes we might not realize we might be in over our heads. So when's a good time to reach out to a dietitian?
Well, so I think that it's important to recognize that we all eat every single day. And so the quality of food that you put in your body is going to be a big factor in the way that your body functions. So I think there are many, many reasons to see a dietitian. But first, I would like to say that most insurance companies will cover your cost with a dietitian if it's for preventive measures. And we're always trying to prevent something. So you might have insurance coverage to see your dietitian.
Wow.
So that's a big factor. But also, if you are struggling with what to eat, how much to eat, but trying to just find simple, basic ways to up-level what you're doing and the way that you're meal prepping or the way that you're purchasing foods, a dietitian can help you with all of those things. And, a lot of times we get thought of as being the food police, which we are not. Our role as a dietitian is to help support you to navigate health through food.
Yeah, I think this is all great advice, especially I didn't realize that insurance can cover a visit with a dietitian. I didn't know that.
Yes. So just like you would go see a physical therapist and insurance can cover that, what dietitians provide is called medical nutrition therapy. And so there's a good chance that you'll have coverage to meet with the dietitian. And I'll also say that, just as not all doctors are the same, not all dietitians are the same. So if you've met with one in the past and it didn't quite work or you didn't jive with that person, you may find another dietitian that's a better person for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like this is good too, because we were talking about all those resolutions too. And I know there comes a point where some people might get discouraged, but I feel like that could also be a great opportunity to reach out for that additional help.
Right. Whenever you're just trying to reestablish, okay, what is it that I'm trying to do and how am I trying to get there? Sometimes making big leaps is a good way to do it. But sometimes breaking it down into just little tiny baby steps and having someone to help direct you is a good strategy also.
I love that. And Daphne, you are wonderful as always. If people at home have a question for you, how can they reach you?
You can find me at theunconventionaldietitian.com or through Facebook or Instagram at both The Unconventional Dietitian.
Daphne, as always, thank you so much for joining us virtually today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.